Hello folks, kya haal? So finally today I recorded a basic makeup tutorial of sorts for somebody who's not a makeup artist, who's not an expert, who's basically using drugstore products. It's nothing fancy. Almost 3 brushes, that's all, and there's no blending brush in this because I'm not a makeup artist. I'm a normal person who does normal makeup. So I recorded this for people who are maybe new to makeup or just want to learn a bit about different products that people use. I do get a bit, this is a bit something that I don't do every day. It's a little heavier because there's a base, there's also a setting powder which I don't use on an everyday basis. I also don't use base on everyday basis. I usually just use BB cream as a concealer and that's about it, and blush. So this is a little heavy duty for me as I'm going out right now. So this is the kind of makeup that I would do for nighttime or if I were to go to a formal event during the day. So let's go. To begin with, I always clean my face with a facial wet wipe. That basically makes sure that my face is clean and ready for makeup. Next step, moisturizer. As it's warm, during summer I try and use anything with SPF. So this is SPF 30. Then comes foundation. So this is liquid foundation, which means it's very easy to apply and I can build up the coverage to whatever level I want. I basically put a bit of the product on my face and then apply it with a brush. I find this application the best in terms of how less of a product it uses and how well the finish is. So a lot of people use strobing before foundation. I like it after foundation only because it just works better for my skin. So I apply it and then with the same brush I just spread it across. For shucks, I'm out of my eyebrow pencil. But what I can do instead is I can use this brown eyeliner as an eyebrow pencil. So basically I'll just use it to outline it. And then I'll fill it out with a brown eyeshadow. As I'm not a makeup artist or somebody who isn't a makeup expert, I just basically do with whatever things I have on hand. It's master of jugari basically. हम भी दिल है हारे देखता खुदा रे हम भी दिल है हारे आजा तुझको ही पुकारे So next up, I am going to use an eyeshadow of neutral color. Mostly I wear browns during the day, during the night. If I feel fancier, I would add a bit of smoky effect towards the outer eye, but generally I stick to browns and then I add a bit of shimmer to that. How exciting. And then there's a bit of white eyeshadow in the palette, so I'm using it. Next up, we will use an eyeliner, of course. No technique per se, just a regular eyeliner. हम भी दिल है हारे आजा तुझको ही पुकारे हम भी दिल है हारे पास तू बुला रे हम भी दिल है हारे आजा. I like to underline my eyes with black kohl, kajal, whatever is available, and then I add a bit of shimmer to the inner corners and then take it out just a little bit, ending it up with a bit of, I use a brush to smudge it all together so it looks a bit put together instead of just two things hanging side by side. Then comes mascara, whichever is available. Currently I'm using Maybelline's, but really any of it works. I particularly love Benefits, but it is so hard to get off that I use it very, very, very sparingly, only on very, very special occasions. For now, it's good old Maybelline. Now is the time to create for cheekbones and for jawline. So basically, I use this contour stick, also by Maybelline, and contour my face. And I use a beauty blender to sort of smudge it and make sure there are no straight lines or no concentration of product anywhere. तुझको ही पुकारे हम भी दिल है हारे पास तू बुला रे हम भी दिल है हारे आजा. Next up, I'm going to deepen that contour using bronzer. So basically, it will make sure that it is all very well distributed, sort of add a bit more depth than what the contour stick did, followed by this blush that I absolutely love. There was a time that I was mad in love with Body Shop's pink blush. I don't remember the name, it was about 7-8 years ago. And then I never found something equivalent until this blush. Sorry. My banana powder application got a bit messy. So what banana powder usually does is it color corrects, it adds a bit of warm highlight, reduces shine, absorbs oil, and help reduce appearance of fine lines as well, and basically help makeup last a lot longer. So I apply it and then I leave it for say about 30 seconds to 60 seconds while I put on a lip color, and then remove it using any brush basically. And then I add a highlight just for my own sanity, although I've never been able to see it, but I feel like I've done it, so it just helps me feel better about myself. And now I'm ready to go out with my friends. Saturday night.